We are just started streaming now. So the market, this is what the market have now. So we are already waiting for our entries. We're expecting the market to give us entry. The market just came down unexpectedly. We're expecting it to increase the light a little. We're expecting it to come down to move to this point before giving us a sell, but it hasn't happened. So we are still waiting for it. And so this is our setup for now. It's a 1 minute time frame setup. This is our set of candle. This is our Fibonacci retracement, and this is our first touch, second touch. So if this market retrace back to this point without giving us entry, we will not enter. Market is not ready to give us entry. That's practically what is happening. So we have to shift our distance down to this point again. But let us wait and see what's going to happen. So if you are joining us from anywhere, we do live broadcast every day, London session and New York session. We do analysis for gold, Bitcoin, and every other analysis that you want us to do together. We do it with you. So, and you can ask us questions in the description. You can see our Telegram link where you can join us, and we still give free signal here. Free signal means you see how we enter the trade. We enter the trade together. Like this market, if the market gives us an entry, we are going to enter the trade together, and that is it. But we do every day. We do analysis on Bitcoin, on gold, and every other place that you want us to check on, and show you where the market is going to for that day. For that, except any other event makes it not to go to that direction. That's what we do. That's practically what we do. You are welcome to join us. So for now, we are waiting for an entry to be confirmed before we join the market. Entry to be confirmed before we join the market. In this channel, you are going to learn many things. You're going to learn how to trade by coming to join our daily broadcast, live broadcast every day. Learn it for free without charging. You still receive signal from us. As we trade, you trade. London session and New York session. That's what we have for now. So for this trade, this is what is happening now. We're expecting the market to come to this level and give us a clean sell, but it's like the pressure from the sellers are too much, so it's not giving a full retracement. For us to enter the market, everything must be complete. There must practically be a clear break of structure, which we have a clear break of structure. The market must move back into the 0.5, 0.6 retracement, which we are trying to get now. There must be a clear set of candles that we are trading from. So we are trading from this set, and we're having our first touch, second touch, having our last leg should be entering this place. So this is where we take our trade from. This center is where we take our trade from. Market must reverse from that point. If market is not reversing from that point, we are not interested. If market is not reversing from this point, we are not interested. So this is the center, and that center is determined by where the break of structure happen, so from this point to this point, that is where we are considering. We can shift it in case there is any reason to shift it again. So we are still waiting for the market to come. So the setup is still valid. I'm still trying to check how to get market. The setup is still valid. I'm still trying to check. So in this channel, we trade price action. We combine both price action and SMC together sometimes. Because instead of saying lower low, higher high, we use break of structure, clear break of structure. That is SMC terms. We use price action. You see, we are waiting for what price we do in this place to know if we can enter. You understand? We use price action practically for our trade. Can't really tell what is going to happen, but what thing I know is that once the market enter here and give us an entry, we are in. If it doesn't enter, I know we have to wait again, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours before we have a good entry. Like I said before, you can join us every day. We do free live analysis of gold, Bitcoin, and we do analysis from daily time frame, from weekly time frame to daily time frame to 4 hours time frame to 1 hour time frame to see what the market is saying for that day. So if you join us every day, you are going to know the bias, practically the bias, where the market is coming from, where the market is going to. And that will guide your trade. For now, we are trying to scalp. That is why we are seeing 1 minute time frame. Just trying to get, because of people that are trading with us also, are trying to get some things out of the market today. You understand? So we are not doing a long-term trading. But with the strategy we have, you can trade both the higher time frames and the lower time frame at any point in time. The higher time frame and the lower time frame, you can trade it. The description, if you check the description, you will see our link where you get things for free. Our Telegram link, where you connect with us. Our Telegram link, you can still reach us on our WhatsApp also. You can connect with us and trade daily with us for free. For free. It's not for price, not for reward. So the market is coming already, but let's see what is going to happen. If it comes here and give us entry, we enter. If it doesn't give us entry, we just wait for another opportunity or tomorrow. So we start our broadcast at 9 a.m. Okay, sometimes 8 or 9, 8:40 every day. At least before 8:40 we have started. Then we do just do for 1 hour, then we are off. Then the London session again, we'll do the same thing. Validated. So if we take it to this point, you see the market has been invalidated if we start from this point, because it touched this place and tried to pull back, we didn't, and still going. So we have to look for the right place where the market is going to start selling where. And I've chosen this place, but if it's not going to work out fine, I'm going to bring it down to this point. But let's see what's going to happen here. The kind of formation around here will tell us if it's actually going to sell from that point. But I set them down. So the condition is that it must enter here before we sell. It must enter here inside of this box. It must enter. A touch like this, we don't, you might gain, but many times it reverses back. Like as you can see now, the market is reversing back because it's not entering here. It's not entering here. We are still waiting. It's trying to give us a double top, but yet not our entry point. So we are still waiting for it. How we can enter the market from. Still waiting. Trying to give us a double top, but yet not our entry point. See, the market is trying to enter that point gradually. You just have to know. Imagine we entered here, we would have been out of the market by now. The market will have removed us. So you must know the right point to enter. This one came to give double top here, try this one. So you must know the right point to enter. Our normal confirmations are double top, a retest of fair value gap, like something like this. Market comes and retests it and give us engulfing. Those are major, or a sweep of liquidity. Those are major entry model. We're up to 3 entry model: a double top, a retest of fair value gap. If you are trading with us, you soon know them. Then a sweep of liquidity. Those are our entry model. So the market is already inside the box. So within this box, so long the market has entered into this box, anything the market gives to us, that is what we now take. Once the market gives us our model here, we now, it's now eligible for us to enter. It's now valid for us to enter. If you are joining us for the first time in this channel, this is what we do. We analyze the market every day. We analyze gold market and Bitcoin market to show you where the market is going to for free. And we enter the market together. If you have your account ready, we trade together. Then yeah, we trade together. We do it for both London session and New York session. So you can join us anytime. At the description below, you can see our Telegram link. You can, so just feel free to be part of us. Subscribe, like, share, tell people. It's a free signal platform, free, practically free. Every day we come here, we do it free, for free. Not for price, not for reward, just for free. Doing it for free. You understand? God taught us how to create. What I mean God taught us is that it was God's help that we were able to come to this level. And we decided to give it free according to his design. So if you are part of us, anywhere you are from, this thing is going to be free, and I believe it's going to remain free for a very long time. Free signal, free teaching, as you trade with us, if you understand what we are doing. See, the market is moving. So if the market moves above this box and didn't give us an entry, and we have to shift restructure, it means that the setup from this point has been invalidated. So I have to shift my setup down to this point. But let's see what it's going to give to us. Okay, that's a good one. So we are looking for. So we don't enter with one candle at all. No, we don't enter with one. If it is for the buy, okay, we can use one candle to enter. But for sell, it must be a pattern. For sell, it must be a pattern, either a double top or a sweep of liquidity. Not this kind of sweep, but at least small like this, then a sweep or top. That's what we can use to enter the market. It's a pure bearish hammer that the market has given us signaling. We have to still wait to get our retest. There must be a practical retest. Either the market create a fair value gap as it's trying to do, then retest it, or give us a double top or a sweep of liquidity again. Those are the practical steps. So we cannot enter now except the market give us such entry. If it doesn't give us, that is it. We can't enter. It must be rule based, or you're going to be throwing away money for no reason. So once this market close, that means we have our fair value gap. Are ready for a retest and an entry. Okay, we have a fair value gap already sitting between here and here. So we're expecting the market to retrace back to this point. That's the only way we can enter this market. We target 1:2. Retrace back, give us an engulfing. Then we enter 1:2. Market must retrace back into this level, into this fair value gap, and give us an engulfing. That is the only way we can enter this market. If it doesn't do that, we are not interested. Because if we go against it, many people are going to be losing necessarily. So we are not interested if it doesn't do that. So if you have your account ready, be ready with us to enter. We soon enter the market now. That is not a retest. That is not a retest. It hasn't retested. That is not a retest. Market didn't retest it. You must be patient to wait for it to retest. If not, you just lose your money. If it works today, what about tomorrow? You see the market is trying to sell already, so yet we cannot enter that market. Cannot really enter. It must be a confirmation that the market is going to really sell. Yeah, it's going to go towards our direction. If it doesn't give us that confirmation, we are not entering. I think this market is selling already, so well, that is how we enter our trade. We don't just enter. We have to wait for that confirmation. Even though it's selling, it sells well. That is its own cup of tea. I'm not interested. You can't deceive me. Another day, you just enter what you saw soon, it will just blow up. To start buying and take you out. But when it comes back to retest this point, we know that okay, yes, this market is going for a good sell. It's going for a good sell. When it just starts selling like that, we cannot really tell. This we are risking risk at least from 2, 3, 4, 5% of your account. Don't risk more than that. Don't risk more than that. No market is actually safe. Don't risk more than that. So don't blow your account. So we are still waiting for the retest. Until this market retest, we are not entering. Refuse to retest, then let it go. We have to let it go. I'm not sure if it's going to retest. I can't tell. The only thing I know is that if it retests, I enter. So if it retests or it doesn't retest, I can't really tell. One thing I know is that if it retests, I'll enter. If it doesn't retest, I'm not entering. That is the practical truth. I've not seen this before. I'm not sure it's going to retest. I won't do that. So we have to wait. I'm not interested. So we cannot, it didn't retest, so we cannot enter. We cannot enter. So we cannot enter because the market didn't retest. Market didn't retest. Didn't give us opportunity for entry. And because of that, we cannot enter the market. So for now, we are going to go off now. I'm going to go off. We'll come out later. I'm going to go off. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, like. I'm going to go off now. Thank you very much.